Hey guys, we have successfully reached session 8, so we are officially at that halfway point. You are doing a fantastic job of expanding your diversity skills thus far this semester, and so keep that up. You are now on the downslope towards the final stretch of the semester. This week, we are talking about overcoming and developing. So, really, that overcoming piece is going to be the part of chapter 3 that you will read this week, pages 83 through 88. And that section is entitled Overcoming Diversity Barriers. And then we will transition into chapter 4, pages 100 through 120, when we talk about 6 areas of development, so us developing our diversity consciousness. And so that's why this title is Overcoming Those Things That Are Challenges to Us, but Developing Ourselves to be better people, better understanding and accepting of diversity. So your first assignment for this week is a concept map, and this is going to probably take you a little bit of time, so don't wait until the last minute. When you get to this part of the screen, you are going to click on the link like normal, but it's not going to ask you to make a copy this week because what you are accessing now is just directions. So for this assignment, you're going to be creating a concept map, and let me get you some examples of those in the box here. Hopefully you can see those down at the bottom of the screen. You'll be able to see the full picture and additional examples when you click on the directions document. So what we are doing is essentially an extension of page 101. If you flip to your textbook, page 101, figure 4.2 kind of starts a concept map. It is talking about those 6 key areas of development that you will expand upon. So you're going to begin your concept map by kind of sort of copying almost what you see in 4.2. And that might look a little different based upon what type of concept map you choose to draw or create. But essentially, that's what you're kind of looking for to begin with. You've got that title in the middle, and then you've got those 6 things kind of like arms coming off of them. So once you get that created, you're going to add an outside layer. So you're going to add extra information to each of those 6 items. And in the directions for number 2, you'll see I have explicitly written out for you what pages each one of those items is on. And so you'll need to read through them. So for example, you're going to start with examining ourselves and our worlds on page 101. So you'll read through that section and then add those elements to the concept map that go along with that particular section. So once you get finished building this concept map, I should be able to look at this concept map and have a great understanding of what it means to develop my diversity consciousness, even without having to read the text. I'm going to encourage you to be creative here. If you're a fantastic artist and you want to draw all this out, you go right ahead. It's a lot of text, so I'm not sure I would recommend that, but hey, I'm going to let you be creative. If you would like to do this in a Google Doc or a Word doc, or if you would like to reach out and look for a free concept map program, they do exist out there. You are welcome to do that as well. What I will say is, when you make this, you're going to be creative and artistic. Okay, that means you're not going to just turn in a black and white, just text on a page. Okay, you're going to use color. You've got some graphics. You can pull in some photos, some images that relate to the content. This is going to be a very nice graphic when you get done. If you decide to use a program that allows you to create a concept map, I am going to encourage you that you download it to your computer, that you download a file. Do not use like the web address, because once you turn that in, I can't go back to it. Take a screenshot of it, perhaps, if you can. Do a couple of different things to secure the fact that you have that work, that you can get back to it should you need it. I have had students use different programs in the past, and whatever they gave me like an HTML link, and the site doesn't save it. So I just want to bring that to your attention. I hope that you will have fun making these concept maps this week. Be a little something different than we've done in the past. So use your creativity. Show us all the wonderful things that you can do with just 6 key elements of the text. The next thing that you will do is complete the journal, the Overcoming Journal. And that journal is going to send you back into Chapter 3 to review those textbook pages 83 through 88. When you get there, you are going to read about and interact with those 11 strategies that the textbook author shares for you to overcome barriers that you may face. And so once you read through those 11 diversity barriers, I want you to kind of sit back, think about it, reflect a little bit. And I want you to think which of those strategies is, I'm good with this. This is easy for me to do. I can process this very simply. Answer that for number 1. Number 2, we're going to focus on that challenging one. Which one is most challenging for you? Which one is the hardest for you? Is it hard for you individually? Is it hard for you to implement? Is it hard for you to understand? Explain why that is hard or challenging for you. And then number 3 is just a deeper reflection. So do you feel like you deal with the barriers that you face well? Or do you feel like that's a struggle for you? Do you internalize your barriers that you deal with? Do you respond to them? And how do you respond to them? I just want you to kind of think about that, because no matter who we are, what we are, we all face some sort of barrier, and you will see that through these 11 strategies, that everybody faces some sort of diversity barrier at some point in time in their life. Some face more than others, but everybody experiences some sort of barrier. So this journal will be like all the others. We will copy what is between the dotted lines. We'll click on that blue Start or Edit My Journal entry box. We will paste the formatting into the entry box. Once we finish typing that college level paragraph in, we're going to change that paragraph to a different colored font. And then we are only going to hit that blue Save Changes button once we have proofread our journal entry for proper grammar and making sure that it is, in fact, college level writing. Once you click on that blue Save Changes button, that will submit to me, and I will be able to grade it. All right, so that is the end of session 8. The reading this week is nice to you because it correlates to exactly those 2 assignments. So you can read that and then knock out the assignments, and you don't have anything extra to do. All right, I hope you will enjoy what you learn in this particular session, and I hope that you enjoy being creative in creating your concept map for the week. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm always just an email away.